What's up guys, Woody here, back with another video, and it's not a Gwent video this time, it's a new kind of video, or it's say a new kind of video, looking at a new game called Mythgard. So, Mythgard, before I dive into the actual content of this video, just to give a bit of context, because most people who watch this video will come from the channel where I put mostly Gwent content. So, I've taken the week off Gwent this week, took a week off, I just needed to get away from it. The current meta felt very stale, the game, I wasn't hugely enjoying the game, and I was like, let's take a week away, let's step away from the game for a week, get a breather, and we'll come back to Gwent once there's a bit more information about the next patch. I'm going to be returning to Gwent as of tomorrow to finish off some ladder matches. But anyway, that's context why I've been playing Mythgard. Now, the week off I had, I still want to stream, I still want to play some card games. I'm just a big fan, lover of card games. So we jumped into some Mythgard, and I've had a week now playing Mythgard. I've got 30 hours in the game this week, and I wanted to sit down and share with you guys, I suppose, not only what Mythgard is, but why people should be excited for this game. And this is completely coming from me jumping in as a new player, only 30 hours in, and 5 things have just jumped out to me and gone, wow, okay, this is what Mythgard is. This is why I should be hyped for the game. So Mythgard is, at the moment, it's in closed alpha. It's releasing in open beta on the 19th of September. On the 19th of September, it's coming to PC. Well, it's on PC now, obviously closed alpha. It's going to PC and Mac through Steam. It's coming to mobile as well on the 19th of September. And that's when it's going to have a big new update / wipe. So all my progress I've made so far is basically going to be wiped. My level, I think my level resets, but I know I lose all my cards. You get a pack based on each level you're at, but this doesn't matter. You got a lot of people watching this video aren't going to know anything about this, but there's a wipe coming. So basically, people who are jumping on beta, people who have put in hundreds of hours, are going to be effectively starting again, shall we say. There'll be some card tweaks and things like that. So yeah, Mythgard. Let's jump straight into number 1. Why am I excited for this game? So straight off the bat, I'm just going to a nice, easy, simple one to start with, and that is the aesthetic / artwork. Now, the aesthetic of the game is coming from Gwent. Gwent is probably the prettiest CCG you can play, and I mean that in terms of the board you play on. They're always very nice and nicely animated. The premium card animations are like second to none. I don't think there's any better premium card animations in any game than there are in Gwent. The 3D models for the leaders isn't something that's necessarily needed, but it's there. This doesn't have that stuff. It doesn't have the glitz and glam of that, but aesthetically the game's still solid. It looks cool. It carries this real nice kind of postmodern, post-apocalyptic kind of cyberpunky vibe. I mean, the artwork itself, guys, like, you've seen some gameplay just now, but the artwork, like, let me just click on some of the cards for you. If I just go into a deck and I can show you some of the cards, like, the artwork in this game is just delicious. Like, so when you click on a card, you can then click on a magnifying glass and you just get full screen artwork. The artwork in this game is just stunning. Like I said, it carries that post-apocalyptic vibe, very cyberpunky here. This is like the Viking dudes who run with the blue faction. You have vampires. I mean, this is just horrible, but the artwork here is super cool. The fact that you can make the artwork full screen, I mean, this is brilliant. Look, Mr. Snuggles. Mr. Snuggles, guys. Come on, Mr. Snuggles, guys. But anyway, I'm getting carried away now with the artwork. The artwork is super nice. The aesthetic of the game isn't there. I didn't jump into the game and I wasn't like, whoa, this game's super pretty. I jumped in, the whole 7-lane aesthetic, the whole set of it made me go, this game's interesting. This game, okay, I like the look of it. I like it visually. That's why I'm excited by it. This first one is very subjective. Some people will look at this and go, no, this looks terrible. Other people will look at it and go, wow, this looks amazing. Like, personally, I don't like the way Hearthstone looks. That's not saying Hearthstone looks bad. It's just saying I don't like it. It's as simple as that. But that's the first way. A quick little nod to the aesthetics as well, because the aesthetics can be visually and sound-wise. The music in this game, guys, oh my god, the music is so powerful. It's brilliant, it's beautiful, it's amazing. The music's great. I will be honest, when I stream, I have my own playlist playing. But anyway, the music on offer here, you can hear a bit of it going now. Absolutely banging. Point two, guys, is the deck building potential here. I'll go back into the decks now. The deck or the collection. The deck building potential here, guys, is mind-blowing. This game is closed alpha, okay? There are 1,068 cards currently in the game. You can see I don't own very many. I've only recently started the game. But the deck building potential is bonkers. And this was really shown off to me today on stream when Noah from TRS, who is like the messiah of this game by the sounds and looks of it, recommended this deck to me. And this deck basically does... This deck isn't hugely unique to what we know in other games, but it works very well in this game. And effectively you're spamming tokens on the board by using what are called lane enchantments. Lane enchantments are stuff like this card here. Demolition Speedway. I mean, again, artwork's cool. When it goes, it's not a unit. It goes on the lane, and then any unit you play on that lane, on that slot, gets this buff here, like +2/+0, things like that. And then obviously you can build further and further and further. There are 5 colours, I believe. There are blue, yellow, green, like turquoisey. No, that's green. So blue, yellow, green, red, and purple are the 5 colours. Where this goes one step further is there's no limit. It's not like you can only have blue or red, or you can have blue and green. You can have blue, green, red, white, whatever you want. You can have as many as you want, because the burn system is what I'll get into next. Allows you to pretty much put any fucking cards you want in your deck in the any color you want to throw them in there. So the deck building potential here is insane. Now, talking to some people playing the game, yes, there are powerful cards. This is closed alpha, so there's still some balancing to be done. There's no real like runaway meta decks because the versatility for deck building still hasn't been fully explored. There's still stuff there to find, and people are always going to find, oh, let's try this combo, let's try this combo, and that's got me excited, super excited. I love making weird and quirky and wonderful decks. That's why I stepped away from Gwent at the moment, because you can't play weird, wonderful, quirky decks in Gwent. You get trashed. You play 2 decks, maybe 3 decks, and that is it. I've been blown away by the potential here. I made a deck, my first deck I made on this was trash, but I was winning games with it because I had made synergies within the deck that were working. And that was based off my small collection here. I was still making synergies that were working in the deck. And that was like, wow, super cool. So yeah, the deck building potential here is very, very good. Point 3, which is something that it's probably one of my favourite things, got me super excited by the game, is this game has probably one of the highest skill ceilings out of any CCG going I've played. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Now, that comes down to some various reasons. One, the fact that you can put any card in any deck. The reason you put any card in any deck is it also has one of my favourite energy systems / mana systems I've played in a game. Now, I'm again coming from Gwent, where you don't have a mana system. You just play 1 card per turn, done. This is based on... there's no mulligans. So you start straight away with, I might get this wrong now, 6 cards, I believe. If you go in second, you draw a card, so you get 7. So you start with 6 cards. You drag a card to the bottom of the screen. You guys can see this in the gameplay now. And you burn that card. Burning a card adds a gem of that colour to your like mana pool. Now, you can only have 10 gems in the game. So if you're running a tricolour deck, you're probably going to want to run like 3 reds, 3 blues, and maybe 4 yellows. And then any additional mana you store, which is rare because unless you're running certain decks, is rare because the game's will be done by then, just goes in as like neutral universal mana. When you play cards, they will require 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 of 1 set mana gem, shall we say. So that's the way the mana works. But it's almost impossible, well, it is impossible to be mana or energy screwed in this game. You can't get land screwed. Like Hearthstone, you tick 1 for each turn. It's the same as this, but this has ways like Hearthstone or other games where you can kind of get bonus mana or bonus energy for that one turn. But you can, where the choice of burning mana comes in, and it's important, is that adds to the skill ceiling. Making sure you burn the right card at the right time to then play the right card to get the right play sequencing going it's all down to you as the player. And this now, I don't want people to shoot me down for saying this, because I know the game I'm about to mention was very much crapped upon, was very hated upon, and it's pretty much a meme now in the world of CCG. But the last time I felt like this kind of gameplay was in Artifact, and let me explain that. Artifact, what I loved about Artifact was you could have a crap player playing the most meta deck and they would lose, and you could have a very good player playing a pretty bad deck and they could still win, because the win potential was very much based on the player, how well the player piloted the deck. Lots of CCGs take that away from you now. You play the best deck, you win. Simple as that. Whether you're a good player or whether you're a great player, it doesn't matter. Mythgard has that element where if you're a great player with an okay deck, you're going to find success. You're going to make a good deck out yourself, and you're going to go and find success on ranked ladder because you're piloting it well. If you're a great player with a bad deck, you might get the odd win here or there, but it's so dependent on what cards you burn, how you're playing into your paths, how you're playing into all these different elements of the game. And that is something that I'm like super, super excited to explore more. And the skill ceiling, a game that offers a high skill ceiling is super cool. Up next, this is one that is going to impress a lot of people, okay? Now, again, I'm coming from the world of Gwent, and I'm not trying to crap on Gwent when I say this, but Gwent is a pretty bare bones game in terms of you have the gameplay. That is about it. You don't really... They've only recently, it's only like the last couple of months, they've brought in the fact that you can import decks to the game. Now, I was blown away when I jumped into this closed alpha. Guys, this isn't even in beta yet. The features this game offers is mind-boggling. So, you have a Twitch overlay that is already active. People watching my streams, or watch my streams this week, can hover over the cards and see what the cards do. CDPR teased this for Gwent a little while ago. It hasn't happened yet. This is in this game now. It works absolutely fine. It was a doddled setup. It was easy to set up. It's there. This game has spectate mode. While I'm queuing, if I'm queuing in for a game, obviously the higher ranks you get, the longer your queue times can be. I can jump into any game on ladder, and watch high level play. I can just jump in straight away. I've done it earlier. It took me about 30 seconds to get into a game, and I could watch someone else's game play. I could just watch how they played the game. That is amazing. In terms of competitive potential, which I'm going to get onto next, that's bonkers, okay? A spectator mode is right there. They have one of my favourite features I've ever seen in a game, guys. That is this here, featured deck lists, okay? So these are deck lists created by the community. Deck lists that offer two different things. This is like a mildy vampire. It's not so much aggro, but you get units. You get quite big units on the board that have life steal, that have agility, and they get big unit off here. This here kind of works around getting artifacts out, getting lots of units on the board, buffing loads of stuff, and then just doing tons of damage. These decks, okay, I don't have all the cards to make these decks myself. However, these decks that swap out every Monday and Friday, I can play for free on ranked ladder. I can take these decks straight onto ranked, and I can play with them straight away. They change all the time. They bring versatility. So if I'm like, okay, do you know what? I'm interested in making a mono red deck. I'm going to take this on there and see what good mono red cards there are. I can still play ranked, and the reason that's important is playing casual is fine, but you don't always get the full potential of the deck. People will be playing silly stuff sometimes on the casual. If I can jump into ranked, I know people are playing legit stuff on ranked because they want to climb rank. I can take these featured decks onto ranked, see how they go, I didn't like that red card, I like that red card. So when it comes to me crafting cards, when it comes to me getting cards, I know what to get. This is honestly one of the best features I've seen in a CCG. Featured decks. This has to be in every CCG going forwards. Absolutely has to be. It's such a good element to the game. And all of finally, what I should say is the game feels rewarding. Like before I get into my final topic, the game feels rewarding. I've put in 30 hours this week. Now, quickly gone to the reward system. I had some issues with this at the beginning, but I've actually learned some stuff about it that I didn't realise was the case. But anyway, this is what the reward panel looks like. You have your daily bonus, so you play PvP matches. You keep pulling from this, you get bonus coins basically. You have your daily targets, your weekly targets, and you have this weekly chest. Now the weekly chest, the way it works, at first I wasn't too sure on this. You have to win, basically every time you win a game against another player, you have a 33% chance of getting a seal. Or you can run through a draft event, and if you win a draft event without losing a life, you also get a seal. So I was a little bit like, 33% chance, I don't like that. Forget it says weekly chest, guys. The chest carries on over. So basically tomorrow I can open a new chest if I had 5 seals. The seals don't reset after a week. Basically, once I have 5 seals, I open the chest. Bang on. You get a big amount of coins. Last one I opened gave me enough to buy 4 packs. So I can pretty much get, over the course of this 30 hours, I've opened about between 8 and 10 packs, which is fine. Like, my collection's fine at the moment. So the game, it's not like the most rewarding game I've ever played, but it feels fine. And that again leads into the features. And last thing on the features, guys, look at these game modes. The story is genuinely actually quite good. 2v2, I've not played this yet, but 2v2 apparently is bonkers. Ranked, there's puzzles, there's casual, there's brawl, there's gauntlet, and there's arena. All these, this is, remind you now, this is closed alpha, guys. This isn't even a beta. This isn't potentially all the game modes they're going to bring to the game, okay? That, again, boggles me. And the final thing I want to mention about why I'm excited for Mythgard and why people should be excited for Mythgard is the competitive potential. Now, this is my last point because it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone's going to play a game and be like, I want to be the best, I want to compete, I want to make the most strong, I want to make cool decks, I want to play in tournaments. A lot of people don't play card games for that reason. They play it for escapism, they play it for relaxing, they play it because they want to learn that game, they don't want to be competitive in it. I'm a competitive player, I like playing competitively, I play Gwent competitively. This has so much competitive potential from the variety of the deck building, to the fact that it has a built-in spectator mode already, guys, to the fact that the way the variety of deck building means that I could take a deck along with me that I know how to pilot. People may not have seen it before because there's so much potential and versatility in the deck building, and I might actually find success with a deck that no one else has played before. And that makes me excited for Mythgard. I'm not kidding. I'm excited for this game. Now, you might be going, you're excited for this game. You've got the game. What are you excited for? Again, I have the game in closed alpha. I'm going to keep plugging away at closed alpha a little bit here and there. I'm excited for the game to come into open beta because I'm excited to see the new influx of players. I'm excited to see how the game grows. I'm excited to see how the game gets out there. I'm excited to see how the devs continue to support Mythgard. This is honestly one of the most thoughtful CCGs I've seen developed and put out there. The fact that when I jumped into this on my first stream a couple of days ago, and I found out that this was in closed alpha, it blew my mind. This has more polish, more features to it than a lot of CCGs I've played in 1.0. Open beta will be interesting because obviously they're going to have to do server stress tests. How many people are going to jump into the game? The fact it's gone on to mobile means it's going to get a lot more of an uptake as well. But no, this game is super, super cool. I recommend people check it out. It's going to be free to play when it goes into open beta. I recommend you check it out. If you like CCGs, there's going to be something here you like. I'm just want to say now, this is not me going, goodbye Gwent, hello Mythgard, at all. I love Gwent. I'm going to keep putting my time into Gwent. Gwent is my go-to CCG. However, I can't sit here and say I'm never going to play Mythgard again because that'd be lying to people. I'm currently working out a schedule where I can maybe get one Mythgard stream a week along with my 3 Gwent streams a week. Because I want to keep playing this game. I want to learn this game. 30 hours in and I feel like I still know hardly anything about the game. And that's not because the game doesn't tell me anything. That's not because I'm not understanding it. It's because there is so much potential to this game to learn about placement of cards, about the sequencing of plays, about what cards to burn, that it's whet my appetite to go, wow, I don't see this as overwhelming. I see this as an opportunity to learn a new game, and that is something I'm excited by. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because I love waffling. You guys know I love waffling. I can waffle forever. But that's Mythgard. That's why I'm hyped for this game, guys. And that's why, honestly, I think you should like to be hyped for the game when it releases in open beta on the 19th of September. So, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the video. If you liked the video, then give it a little like. If you want to know any questions on Mythgard, then let me know in the comments below. If I don't know it directly, I will seek it out for you on the TRS community, and I will get back to you, okay? I'll also put the link to the Mythgard Discord in below as well. I heard a rumour that if you want to get into the game, you can jump into the Discord and you can ask for a key. You might not get guaranteed to be given one, but you can ask for a Steam key if you want to check the game out. I will warn you, the game is wiping in about 2 weeks' time. It's getting a big wipe. It's going offline for about 5 days, and then beta is releasing, open beta is releasing. So if you want to wait for that, wait for that. If you want to give the game a go now, jump over to the Discord, throw the devs a message. There's no guarantee you'll get a key. I heard a rumour in a stream the other day that that's what some people are getting keys that way. But anyway, I'm probably going to get told off for sending you there. Last plug is TRS, guys. I'm part of the TRS community. I'm part of the TRS Gwent team. The TRS Mythgard team are amazing. They have helped me out so much to understand this game. Mostly a big shout out to Noah, Tunestar as well. Those guys have really helped me out with this game. If you're looking forward to this game and you want to know how to play basics, like learning the game basics. Things like unit placement. I read the article by Noah on unit placement. It's a fucking cool article, okay? I'll link the TRS website down below, guys. All of Noah's, Toonstars, and the other guys on the team's articles are over there. Yeah, keep an eye on this game, because this game is cool, and I look forward to seeing what it does when it releases in the open beta. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by the video. If you like the video, then again, let me know by giving it a little like. And if you want to keep up to date more, mostly Gwent stuff, but maybe the odd Mythgard video here and there when it goes to open beta, then I might be throwing that in there as well, because I'm not going to lie, I'm enjoying the game. Simple as that. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. Until next time, have a great day, morning, evening, whatever is wherever you guys are, and goodbye.